what I was talking about was more and more I hear our Anishinaabe people wanting to go along with the idea of cremation rather than the standard way of burial that we have had for generations and generations. I had some concerns here that I've been seeing recently on one of the Twin City TV channels. They're advertising more and more for cremation. And what I have to say about that is that whenever we do funerals, after I have completed the job that I'm assigned to do, I don't go to the cemetery or the graveyard because my job is already done. I have begun to send that spirit down that path to that place in the West where our people go when anything happens to them. So a lot of people don't like the idea of being buried underground because of their claustrophobia, or maybe the bugs eating them, or just a means of saving money. It's not an issue with us as a people. We are nowhere around when your body is entered into the ground. You're already down that path that we take when it is time for us to change worlds. That's what it's called. When we pass on, our spirit travels on, so we're nowhere in and around the physical body that's being buried in the ground. So, and I want to encourage our Anishinaabe people to more and more don't go along with that idea of cremation. We as a people have been given away teachings when it comes to that time, when it's time for us to change worlds, to not believe what this Chimukaman is trying to tell us, and to continue to follow our teachings and our traditions. What our relatives for generations and generations were always buried in the ground, and then for us to all of a sudden want to change that around. And more I think about it, I'm getting to the point where I may have to refuse to do funerals where there's a cremation involved. By saying yes to that, I'm encouraging our people to reject our ways and start something new. Our being buried in the ground has happened for generations and generations, and it has worked, so why disturb something that has worked for us as a people? And I also mentioned that I'd rather have be buried in the ground than be fried to a crisp. So that's my comment about cremation. I'm hoping that our Anishinaabe people listen and not change what has been a practice of ours for generations and generations. Miigwech.